Guys, in this episode of Cooking with DG and Mei Mei, we're making meatloaf and homemade mashed potatoes. Y'all stay tuned. So I don't know if this is the right name for it, but I'm calling it double meatloaf because we're not using burger to make this meatloaf. We are using some of the Shady Brook Farms ground turkey and some Tennessee Pride sage country sausage. So this should be fun.
Yep.
What are we going to do first?
First we're going to cut these
meat logs open.
Yep.
So we're putting the turkey meat in there. And the reason that we're using turkey meat and sausage instead of beef is because this meat's a lot cheaper. So now we're adding seasoning to our 2 pounds of meat in the bowl. What kind of seasoning are you adding?
I'm adding black pepper, some salt.
And we don't really measure, so.
Nope. Basically, I just eye it. And then I got some onion powder. With the moisture inside the house, sometimes it kind of makes the onion powder a little stuck to the bottle, so I have to dig it up with a fork. Okay, I'll call that good. There we go. Got 2 eggs.
Okay.
1. There we go. Of milk.
And that's lactose-free milk, by the way.
Yep. I'll probably say about half the package of saltine crackers. Here we are mixing. Seems like it's still frozen. Alright guys, now that our meatloaf is all mixed up, it's time to transfer the meat into the baking sheet here. This is a 8-inch, I think this is an 8-inch by 8-inch pan.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so I'm going to be spraying down the pan with some canola oil. The best way to do that is over the sink actually, so it doesn't make the floor all slippery. Alright, we're going to transfer all the meat onto the pan. Oop, there it goes.
Sweet.
And then we're just going to flatten it down. And wow, this is a lot.
It'll be okay. It's going to fit in there.
Fortunately, meat cooks down, so
yep,
the meat will probably shrink just a little bit.
And here it is ready to go in the oven. So it's time to preheat the oven. What are we going to preheat the oven at?
400.
400 degrees. Now let's wait on that to preheat. Alright guys, the oven's preheated at 400. We're going to go ahead and put this in for 30 minutes and then we're going to check it and see if we need to cook it longer. So the next time you see us, we'll be prepping the potatoes for mashed potatoes. So the potatoes we'll be using are just these rest-set potatoes that we picked up at Walmart. Alright, so I'm going to pick out 4 potatoes here. We got this big one, and then 3 smaller ones. Here we go.
So this is our handy dandy little potato peeler here. Pretty nice and simple, just go across like so. Just watch your hands so you don't cut yourself with it because this thing is very sharp. My mom actually used to hand peel hers with just the, well, smaller knife than this, but smooth blade knife and just did by her hand. So that's how I actually used to learn how to peel potatoes.
Alright, we're peeling our last potato here.
4 peeled potatoes, and I'm going to rinse them off in cold water.
So now you're going to dice up the potatoes?
Yep, we're going to cube up the potatoes. There we go.
So we are dicing up our last potato, and we've got the other ones cubed up in the pot.
Alright, so I'm going to add water to these pot of potatoes. So pretty much, I don't measure this, just however many potatoes you have, just make sure the water is covering all potatoes. So there we go.
So what are you adding now?
Now I'm putting some salt here in the water potatoes.
Okay.
I'm gonna probably set the heat to 6.
Alright guys, so our potatoes are boiling, and I am going to check the meatloaf. It's been 30 minutes. So let me check the meatloaf and see if it's done or not, or how much longer we have to cook it. My glasses are fogged up. I cannot tell. Yep.
There you go.
Alright, here we go. I'm going to put it in just for a little bit longer. It looks like it might be done, but we're still waiting on the potatoes to get done too, so. Yeah, I'm just going to put it in for a few more minutes. It's not going to hurt it.
Alright, looks like the potatoes are almost done boiling. I'm going to take this fork and pick a random potato and just see that it's... Oh, yep, that is definitely done.
Cool.
So what we're going to do is turn off our burner. I'm going to take the potatoes.
You're straining the potatoes.
Here is about 3 tablespoons of butter, stick butter here. Gonna pour that in, or dump that in. And then probably a couple of splashes of milk here. About that good. And then we're gonna get to mashing. Nice smooth potatoes here.
We're going to add a little bit more milk.
About that. So what we're going to be seasoning our mashed potatoes tonight is with some ground black pepper and some garlic powder.
Same thing as before. So we're making garlic mashed potatoes. There you go.
That's about good. So one of the helpful hints that we actually recently learned, which we didn't do this tonight, but a family member of mine actually recommended boiling potatoes in chicken stock, which we don't have any chicken stock, chicken broth, whatever you call it. So we might try that next time.
mashed
All right.
potatoes are done. And they're looking good. Alright, time to pull the meatloaf, and it should be done. And again, my glasses are fogging up. So here is our meatloaf. Looking really, really good. Shut the oven off. We should be good to go. Alright, so I'm just cutting the meatloaf. Not perfect either. I already messed it up because I'm like, oh yeah, we need to film us cutting the meatloaf up. But it'll be okay. So yeah. We got little pieces of meatloaf. So we're plating up the meatloaf now that I've crudely cut. But it's cut. So
we're not going for presentation. So oh dear. How many pieces do you want?
2 is fine for right now.
Okay.
Mashed potato time.
Yep.
There we go.
Want one more scoop?
Yeah.
Alright.
I can smell the garlic in those potatoes. That smells really, really good.
And there you go.
There you go. Alright, now she's plating up hers. We'll have some for lunch tomorrow.
I'm trying to get it. There we go. 2 pieces.
Her mashed potatoes.
And there we go.
Alright guys, so it's time to dig in to try our double meat meatloaf and garlic mashed potatoes. Now we've made this recipe before plenty of times, and the reason that we, like I said before, the reason that we use sausage and turkey meat is because beef is expensive. So it's a cheaper way to make meatloaf, and it makes a good meal. And we're going to have plenty to have for lunch later and leftovers and things like that. So let's dig in. Really, really good. Really good. Not overcooked. We cooked the meatloaf for 45 minutes altogether. So, and the seasoning is spot on. So, mashed potatoes. How do the mashed potatoes turn out?
Really good.
Really good. The mashed potatoes turned out perfect. Not too dry. Perfect. You did a really good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And on both things, actually, you did a really good job. So, well, guys, we're going to dig in and enjoy our dinner. But, guys, this has been another episode of Cooking with DG and Mei Mei. I'm trying to span out to do more cooking videos other than just wild game. If I have wild game to cook, then we'll do Cooking with DG and Mei Mei videos with wild game. But I've got other cooking videos I want to do, like turkey sloppy joes or turkey spaghetti, things like that. Let me grab a drink real quick. But, sorry. Y'all remember, like, comment, subscribe. Remember, Jesus loves you. Remember to push. Pray until something happens, and we will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.